Welcome, my Zentangle friends. My name is Emmy, and you're on the Zen with Emmy channel with me. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here today. I'm really excited about Inktober. I'm excited about that time of the year. It's just gorgeous where we are, and I understand pretty much a lot of the country. And I'm not sure about the world. So I'm wishing all of us well and good times, and no matter where we are. So before I get too tangled up here, today we're doing Seedwayz. I'm using this very fun page, and I've made 3 of them, and I've included that on the introduction because I intend to put rings in here and put this in a ring binder with plastic to keep it safe. Today the pattern we're doing is called Seedwayz. It's by Carla Jooren, and it's a lot of fun. I hope you can see where this is going. So let's get started. I think you're going to be able to work in ink, but that's up to you. I'm going to just do a simple one on here. Simple pattern. I'm going to make a stick that goes all the way across. And I'm going to make an aura line to the first stick that goes all the way across. I hope that makes sense. Of course, you can make it on any angle, right? I'm going to go down about 1 inch, make another line, and a second line to it. So I'm going to, in the middle, you can see this is a little off. That's not going to affect anything. I'm going to come along here and put maybe with about maybe the barrel of a pencil or something, maybe about that much in between. It doesn't have to be precise. And you may be like me, practicing on your 3-inch cards first. I don't know. I always practice a couple of times. This one's going to run off right into the other one, which is kind of fun. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do with this pattern is nothing here yet. I'm going to start on this one. I'm going to take off from the top of the seed, and I'm going to come across like this and land. Take off from the top of the seed, come across and land. Do it again, cross and land. And one last time. I need to turn my work so that my work is in front of me, because I'm going to do the same thing here. From now, what's the top of the seed? I'm going to take off and land. Take off and land again. I can start at either side, but since I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and do the next step right here. The next step is this. I'm going to cut out a corner. I'm going to darken that corner. And then I'm going to aura that line. I'm going to do this on each one. Cut out a corner, darken, aura. I'm so glad that people make these patterns for us, and they offer the step outs, which I hope you've found if you need them. I've included them on the introductory page. So I turned my work around, and now I'm going to do the same thing in here. I'm going to come around a stick, or a curve, excuse me, darken, and cut it out. I really think this is just the best pattern for us newbies together with Inktober. So now that I've got that done, I want to aura. So I'm going to come along here like this. Well, let me see. I can do either side. I'm going to come along like this and aura. I'm going to come along here and aura. Try to leave a little space here, even though it's small. Next time I'm going to do this in a little different order. Turn my work. I'm going to aura this as well. So I'm going to come along from the outside edge, aura, outside edge. Looks like it's a little tight. I should have made this a little bigger. I will on my final copy on my beautiful drawing that I'm doing. Okay, I hope you get the idea, and let's shade this. It's a very simple thing to shade. There's two places I want to shade in here, and I'm going around the ink that I laid on here because it won't show up. And there's just no sense in worrying about that or even considering it. And the next place I want to shade is in between these little spaces, and the same thing on the other side. Grab your blender stump, and first we'll go back right where we were. It always skips if my blender stump catches on the black, which is another reason I avoid it. And then you see that I'm shading, or I'm smudging. There really isn't much there. And I hope you think this pattern is so cute. I do. I just think it's so cute. Can you see how it's going in circles? I just think it's fun. So let's get started on our poem. I also am doing this on a page like this without any words so that you can just see what that might look like. So day 1 festoon, and here I've got the day 2, but here I've got the poem, and I'm going to work around that today. I really think I want to go along this wall with this one. So I'm going to make I've already got a line. I'm going to make another line. Well, I can use pen, excuse me. I'm going to make that aura line to this. Yeah, I don't know, maybe as far out as I did the other. And then I'm going to come down here. This is coming right out of this fun festoon pattern. Now this is your work, and you can put this pattern wherever you want it. I just hope that you're doing this fun thing with me today, and every day this month. I'm going to come around here with my ovals. Right down the middle. And the next thing, you know, I got to keep my work in front of me here. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, remember what we're going to do here? The top of the seed, take off and land. That's kind of Zentangle speak. I like it. Take off, land, take off from the top and land. Turn it around. That's going to go off, so I think I'll just extend it so that it can take off and land. And land, take off, and take off. I learned a lesson from the last one. This is a little larger. This time I'm going to do it a little differently because that's the way we are, right? I'm going to start here at the top, and I'm going to make my aura line around the seed. Aura and around the seed. Do it again, aura. Whew. Take a breath. I'm talking to me too. And then, now you're welcome to turn your work so that you're keeping things in front of you. Remember, you're auraing on the outside. Aura. Okay, now I'm going to do that small cutout, an aura each one. Small cutout, aura. Oh, I certainly hope you're enjoying whatever you're doing today. There are many wonderful people doing these Inktobers for us. Other side. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that you have choices and that you're here with me. Thank you. So you remember, as we talked before, we don't want our patterns to end up too large or too small. There is a fine line. But we're going around on our 8x10 paper. We're just kind of working around the poem. Oh my goodness, I just think this is so cute. I hope you do too. Let's get our shading on here. First thing, side of your pencil. Get the maximum graphite out that you can. That's going out in the distance. I like that. I may close it off later. We'll see. And then shading in here. Okay, blender stomp. Again, working on the side, not the point. Smudge. Little bit of a curve, trying to keep that dark in here. Not real happy with the way that is. It's too light right there. Might be my paper. There, let's do that again. Smudge. And voila, as my granddaughter would say. Time for Emmy to have a kiss. Time for you to get whatever treats you need. I love this pattern and I love that you're here. Thank you so much for your comments. I can't tell you how much it means. And the best thing you can do for me is to share this with a friend and to send me constructive comments. Don't criticize unless you must. Of course not, right? And so I will see you tomorrow for day 3. Thanks again. Bye.